This is a song from the 80s I like to do during the show. 99 said Luftballons, licking, snargin, flirgin, gleekin.
Folks, we are back. ECCW returns to action this weekend out of the Russian Community Center, 2114 West 4th in Arbutus. You gotta be there. It's time for ECCW's Red is War. I'm Danny Deeds, alongside Adrian LeBay.
That's me.
We're back to give you a preview. We got 7 stellar matches, plus more. They always say and more, it'll be exciting to see what's more, but 7 great matches. Let's start this off.
All right. Looks like we got a Mike Santiago, who hails from the states that are united, against C4 Colin Cutler. Now, what do we know about these gentlemen?
Well, we know that the former Kelownafornian is going to be down in this area. He's a young up-and-comer. He's got more experience under his belt than most people would realize. Yeah. Not as many showings in ECCW, but he's been gaining his experience points. Same with Mike Santiago. You gotta wonder where, whether or not natural selection is gonna come into play in this match, or if it's gonna strictly stick to the one-on-one guns. But either way, 2 great guys, 2 athletic competitors in there, and it'll be interesting to see what each of them have to contribute to tonight.
Absolutely.
Or that night, not tonight, but it'll be 2 nights away. Get excited about it.
2 nights away. Moving on, I suppose, Mr. Ethan HD against Azeemer the Dream.
Azeem coming off of a great hard-fought battle, 2 out of 3 falls against Bishop last week in a tables match. Unfortunately, there were some dastardly shenanigans that prevented him from winning.
Plenty of shenanigans.
However, we're hoping that he's going to be at 100%. After going through that kind of a match, who's to say whether or not he's even going to be able to compete at 100%? Meanwhile, Ethan HD been on a roll, also up from the States as well. He's been pushing it, and he's been pushing to the next level, and it'll be great to see another great one-on-one to really establish some more name and ladder climbing in ECCW.
Everyone wants to climb a ladder.
Gotta climb a ladder.
Yes, to the top.
Yeah, freshly announced. Now this one
This is a little, this will be interesting.
Yeah, and loser leaves the administration. Now, loser leaves matches are heartbreaking because somebody's gonna part ways with somebody. And unfortunately, the leadership of the administration, well, one, we're going to find out who's going to be the leader, and one personality is going to be sent packing. Michael Sweetser.
Everyone's favorite, Michael Sweetser.
Versus the newly renamed Mikey McSlicks. There can't be 2 Sweetsers. There can only be 1 Sweetser. So there's a Sweetser, there's a McSlicks, and of all ways to have a contest.
Yeah.
An arm wrestling match.
Arm wrestling contest.
Now, if you looked under, King of the Yukon's outerwear that McSlicks wears, he's got some guns.
There are guns.
There are guns under that, and maybe, just maybe,
that fur is a cover for gun smuggling.
He's got some gun smuggling, but you can't count out Michael Sweetser. He has been in this business for a long time, and if he could figure out a plan, this might not go in the favor of Mr. McSlicks.
Generally in professional wrestling, like if you bring a cake to the ring or if you're in an arm wrestling match, it's probably gonna end up being some kind of a shenanigan, as we said.
But
shenanigans. Hopefully
by the end of it, in the end, when all that in-ring dust settles, there will only be 1 Mike. Ha ha ha, that's standing tall. All right.
Also,
we're getting into some pretty big shoes coming up here in a stellar rematch. Bishop collides again with Sid Silem.
They're like 2 bulls. Seriously, Bishop coming off of his win now of the tables match against Azeem the Dream. He's unstoppable, man. Like, Bishop definitely is not a guy I would want to be standing across the ring from.
Definitely not. And, at least, with Sid Silem, they are going to be bulls. Sid's going to be able to push him to that level. And I think whoever's going to come out of this match is going to put themselves into a championship picture again.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of stuff going on. The ECCW title changed hands last weekend. The Canadian champion is still Scotty Mack, but both these men are hungry for championships and titles in ECCW, and they're going to position themselves, whoever comes out on top of this match.
The ECCW title is now actually deemed vacant, so the matchmakers and the officials should be looking at this. As far as I'm concerned, the winner of this should be or will be the next ECCW champion.
Excellent analogy. Coming up, we got some grudge. Now, the grudge here...
The grudge.
It actually goes way back. It's been building and feuding for years. El Phantasmo taking on the new #1 contender for the Canadian Championship.
That's right.
Nicole Matthews, who was successful in winning a championship shot just this last weekend.
Yeah, in Port Coquitlam, she won the Battle Royal to become the #1 contender for the Canadian title.
And that's exciting. You know, El Phantasmo on the opposite end has kind of been sliding. You know, he was eliminated from this year's Pacific Cup. He just lost his rematch against the loose cannon Kenny Lush. He's looking to reestablish himself and make an example of Nicole Matthews this Saturday in Vancouver. 6-man tag team action. This is going to get off the hook. The administration taking on the unlikely team of the 2013 Pacific Cup champion, the loose cannon Kenny Lush, and the Bollywood Boys making a triumphant return to Vancouver.
Absolutely. That team, the fans come out to see Kenny Lush and the Bollywood Boys, especially the Russian Community Center. The administration's going to be up against what I would consider basically a home field advantage. When the Bollywood Boys music hits, that place goes banana.
It does go banana, and there may be more than one bananas in that bunch, but it is off the hook in Vancouver, and when these 6 guys get into that ring together, they're going to tear it up, and it's going to be exciting, it's going to be hard-hitting, and it's going to keep you on the edge of your seat.
Now we move on to what we all will be going to see.
The feature bout of the evening.
The Red is War feature battle of the evening is...
99 Rafaloofs.
Rafaloofs.
Red balloons everywhere, and you got to get excited. Every time we see these two teams collide, there's something unique, and 99, I don't even know where they're going to fit 99 red balloons, and these 4 men in the ring, the Stallions, of course, Artemis Spencer,
And
Tony Baroni,
yeah.
versus the Riot being represented by Andy the Dreadful Bird and Ravenous Randy Myers.
Now, I don't know exactly. I haven't got any clarification as far as what the rules are for this 99 Red Balloons match. Have you heard?
I don't know, but let me tell you, I'm already popping hard for this match.
Oh, dear.
Hot diggity dog, it's going to be exciting. It's lively. ECCW, Red is War. Don't you miss it. Stellar 6-man tag. We got a lineup. It's exciting. And I'm geared up.
That's right. 99 Red Balloons.
Be sure to get down there this Saturday night. If you're not going to be there, make sure you stream it live.
Stream it live. Whew. I'm blown up.
Blown up, but we're blown up and we're excited. I get it. I'm short on the uptake. For Adrian LeBay, Dastardly Danny Deeds, we'll see you this Saturday night in Vancouver.
Red balloon, I think of you and let it go.